was once a country, small, quiet, and peaceful. A land where people woke each morning to the sound of prayers, some from the mosque, some from the church, yet all rising under the same sky. They were different in faith, but united in spirit. Neighbors shared bread, families celebrated together, and the sun smiled equally on everyone. Until one day, it all changed. It started in silence, a whisper of fear that grew into screams. Unknown men struck in the night, burning homes, taking lives, Christian and Muslim alike. But the killers were clever. They wore the clothes of one faith, so the other would take the blame. "It was them," the people cried. "They have turned against us." And in that moment, a seed of hatred was planted, one watered not by truth but by grief and pain. The country that once shared laughter now shared suspicion. Christians looked over their shoulders. Muslims feared for their lives. Every rumor became a spark. Every revenge became a wildfire. But no one knew. The true enemy was neither faith nor belief. It was an invisible hand moving the pieces from the shadows. Far beyond their borders, a silent plot was growing. A tribe from another land, hungry for territory and power, had crept into their midst. They wore local clothes, spoke local languages, but their loyalty belonged elsewhere. Their mission was not faith, it was conquest. Yet the world didn't see it. Nations with power looked only at the headlines. Religious killings continue. And so, the peaceful country received a warning. If Christians keep dying, war is coming. War. The word echoed through the nation like thunder. But what is war, really? It is not glory. It is not power. It is hunger. It is silence after explosions. It is the sound of a child calling for a mother who will never answer again. The country's economy was already weak. Over 80% lived in poverty. If war came, the farms would burn, the markets would close, and the very minerals they hoped to protect would become ashes buried under ruins. Who truly wins in war? The generals, the nations that sell weapons, or the graves that multiply, quietly marking the price of pride and misunderstanding? After the war, when the guns fall silent, what becomes of the families you claim to protect? What becomes of the land you said you fought for when it lies broken and covered with tears? Maybe peace isn't the absence of conflict, but the courage to seek understanding, even when anger feels easier. The enemy is not the man who prays differently, but the one who profits when brothers fight. Before we choose war again, let us ask ourselves, after the war, what will become of the people we claim to protect? This is AIAnalyst Stories, where every story reminds us of what it means to be human. Subscribe and share this message, because sometimes the greatest victory is choosing peace over pride.